Hello everybody, I am here with Elise. We're going to do a bath. I'm going to give you a few tips on the bath. First of all, don't make it too cool because they get really cold, especially if your dogs are younger. You want to get them very, very thoroughly wet. You want to shampoo twice, and you want to be very thorough. My favorite shampoos, I use this one, Pure. It's a hypoallergenic, it's shampoo conditioner in one. I have to be very careful what I can use just because I have some allergy stuff going on that I'm working through. My favorite, I love the Life's Abundance shampoo. That's one of my absolute favorites. I have a friend who owned a she's a breeder now, but she owned a grooming salon for 30 years, and the Life's Abundance shampoo is her favorite, and she doesn't even feed the food. It's very conditioning, it's non-toxic. I also really like Chris Christensen's ice. All of his stuff's really good. I love his Ice on Ice line, and he's got the sprays, conditioners, all that. Some of the conditioners can actually increase your drying time, and I believe I have it indicated on the grooming email that you all have. In the grooming email that everybody who has a puppy has, I give links on how to groom each area. But it's very important to water down your shampoo, because otherwise, number one, you're not getting it everywhere if it's just too thick, and they're made to be diluted actually. But also can really dry out the dog's skin. If you're not diluting it, it's really hard to get it all off. And so that can really cause skin irritation, either from chemicals in it or from the it just drying on the skin. Now, I am very thorough. I'm using my nails to get this into her. You can also use, like I have this brush that I love. It's not hard. Get that all the way in there. I also warm up my shampoo. If you have a bottle mix, which you can buy these mixture bottles for very inexpensive on, you can go to Sally's Supply. You can also go to, Amazon has them. But if you leave it sitting in there, mixed up, it gets extremely cold. Feel it when it's not warmed up and see. You would not want that squirted onto your body. It'd make you super cold. When I do puppies in the winter, we actually have a space heater going in here because they get so cold so fast. I do sometimes trim their nails while I'm shampooing them for a couple of reasons. They kind of give up on life and they just let you. But it's also easier when the hair is wet. You can get into the nail better. Yeah. Another thing back on the shampoo, one of the main reasons that dogs chew at themselves is because of shampoo being left on. So be sure to dilute it and be sure to rinse really, 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 really well. If you think you're done, rinse for another minute. This is also a tearless shampoo, which I really love. This Pure one, and I can link it below in the comments. Sometimes they have it on Amazon, sometimes they're out, and then I have to buy it directly from the company, which is fine either way. I don't really care as long as I have it. These cool little wristbands. I know you're all jealous because of my very cool wristbands. I'm teaching Eden's guardians, their oldest daughter, how to groom. And she was the one that told me about it. She's like, yeah, they're for when you're bathing them, that it doesn't run down your arms. I'm like, what? Who knew? Because it does always run down your arms. Okay, so her first shampooing is done. We're gonna rinse. Rinse from the top down. Just like when you're washing your car. Now I'm gonna shampoo again so I don't have to get it 100% out this time. The number one place that, like, even when you take your dog to get groomed, a lot of times where they don't get the shampoo out is behind the ears. It'll look greasy or it'll get kind of crunchy there. So really make sure you get it behind the ears well. For the head, I tip the head up. Be careful when you're grabbing their snout because if you squeeze their snout, they can't breathe. Be very careful not to get it in their nose. Good girl, Elise. Little belly. Tail on the bottom. All right, round 2. I dilute about 50% water, or 50% soap, 100% water. Like 1 part soap, 2 parts water. How about that? Get a little massage while you get cleaned up, baby girl. The feet I clean really well, and then behind them, these hocks, I'm using my nails to get it all in there, like you would on you. The whole little bottom area. Gotta have a clean bottom. Those of you with puppies, especially little females, vaginitis is super common, which is basically just inflammation and aggravation. And it can make them squat to pee more than once at a time. If girls do that, that's your first sign that something's not right. You don't want that. So one way you can help them is to just rinse their vulva daily. Just hold them up and rinse it with warm water. You can use a baby wipe. I don't find that that works. It's not really wet enough. Keep that hair trimmed up. Same thing with little boys. On the end of vulvas and penises, keep it nice and short so it's not trapping bacteria. And little girls are short, they squat, they're getting dirt, they get stuck in that hair and then can travel in and cause UTIs. Plus that whole reproductive tract is not done developing until after their first or second cycle. So it can just be more prone to. Good job, Lacey. One more foot. More prone to infections. Okay, Lacey. Good girl. I move quickly, they get really cold, and then I'm going to show you towel drying is huge. You can get off so much water if you do it right. Just like when you're washing your hair, you can feel if there's still shampoo there. Belly, armpit. Soap on my ball. Getting behind her ear really well. Here, baby. You want to be careful that water's not running up into their nose because then they can't breathe. And be careful in the shampoos you're using on them because toxins are a big deal. Their bodies are so little. There are a lot of toxins in shampoos. Okay, baby. Be really careful not to get it in your nose. I'm not squeezing, I'm just holding your nose. Hold on, baby. Do a little more rinsing on your little face. Sorry. I'm moving so you can see. Good girl. Good girl. Yes, good girl, Lacey. Double check both ears, neck. Armpit feels a little soapy still. So I feel like I'm done, so I'm just going to go back over. Again, if you leave soap on, it's going to cause itching. I think she feels really good. Now, towel drying is everything. I'm going to do her head. You'll see multiple times. This is just a hand towel I have. I'm squeezing her ears and I'm just squeezing her skin. Not hard, but enough to like get. So look how wet that towel is just from doing that. Now, I'm going to use this towel and I'm going to squeeze out her feet, literally wring them out. I'm kind of pushing all the water down from her shoulder into this leg. Then I'm going to squeeze that leg, literally wring out her ears. Do the back legs. Same thing. I don't know if you've ever experienced when you wash your hair, you can keep wringing it out and keep wringing it out because all the water drains down to the lowest point. So you can keep wringing the ends out. So a lot of people just do that and then they go blow dry and it's going to take you so much longer. So now that I've wrung her out, I'm going to towel dry her very well. I am going against the grain of the hair, but I'm not doing it fast. Now I'm getting her belly and her armpits, her back haunches. Good girl. Shake, 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 shake. Her tail. Can you see this? You cannot. Her back leg, so I have a dry part of the towel. And then the back of her haunches, I will go back and forth there because the hair's short enough. And I'm kind of like grabbing the hair and running the towel through it. And I'll show you it more when I do her ears. Good girl. Good girl. Here, you want me to undo you? Little princess. And I always use 2 towels to towel dry with. So now I'm going to do her front leg. She's going to try and get out because she's a goober. You're going nowhere, cute kid. I love you, little baby girl. Nice try. Now we're going to do this leg over here. Front and back. Then I'm going to pick it up and I'm going to get right behind the pad and the top of the foot. Wait, you're going nowhere. Your cute butt. Your cute butt, you go nowhere. Nowhereville. Yes, Shake. Good girl. So I'm gonna do her body again. Her neck, I'm grabbing and kind of just gently pulling hair. I know that sounds torturous, but it's really not. All right, Elise, stop moving around, kiddo. Hey, come here. It's just, the water's dripping from the handle and she's afraid she's gonna get it. So I hold her ear and then I'm taking this towel and I'm literally, because the ears take more time to dry, the hair is usually thicker there and longer, and they don't like it. So I get it, you can get it so dry. You can even use paper towels. My vet in Kansas City would use, like if she ever had to bathe the puppy, she would use a bunch of paper towels to get them really dry. Now we condition them to getting bathed, and they don't love it, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do. It can't be stinky and smelly, because we don't love that. So now this ear, I'm gonna do more, and I'll take this towel down with me, and I'll do it again on the table downstairs. She's gonna shake, throw her little fit. She's waiting to get down. Okay, and I will see you downstairs on the table.